On this week's show, we've got an update from our Rocket League tournament, plus a ton of game previews, reviews, and more. Welcome back to another episode of State Champs Esports. We thank you for joining us once again, and before we get started, I'd like to also thank Lawrence Tech and Hungry Howie's for helping us bring our show to you. This weekend, the Lawrence Tech Esports Club team is participating once again in the Extra Life fundraiser. On Saturday, November 7th, they'll be marathon streaming in support of local children's hospitals with a goal of $1,000. We'll put the link to their page in the description, so please consider making a contribution no matter what size it is. In other LTU esports news, you can now recruit yourself if you're interested in being a part of their brand new varsity team. You simply have to go to ltuathletics.com, find the Recruit Yourself tab, then select Esports from the drop-down. Once you fill out the form, a representative from the LTU Athletics department will contact you. And in a last bit of LTU news, two of their League of Legends club teams are back in the GG League's finals. We wish them the best of luck in the quarterfinals and want to remind everyone that you can watch those live streams on our State Champs Esports Twitch channel. We'll also make sure to bring you all of the highlights right here on our show. The year-end onslaught of new game releases begins this week, so we've got a lot of previews for you. Let's start with the racing game Dirt 5 by Codemasters, featuring over 70 courses from all around the world. If you purchase the game on Xbox One and PS4, you'll get a free upgrade when the new consoles are released.
You ready to shred some tires? Wreck some suspension? Maybe lose a panel or two?
The week's biggest new title is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is the 12th installment in the series, and as the name suggests, allows you to play as a Viking warrior. Ubisoft actually moved up the release 1 week to November 10th to coincide with the launch of Xbox Series X and S.
Our gods watch as we show them victory.
It seems that we have been getting a lot of remastered versions of classic games, and this week is no exception. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered from EA adds cross-platform multiplayer and 6 hours of new content. However, some have complained that the visuals haven't gotten as much of an upgrade from the 2010 original. And finally, we have Yakuza Like a Dragon, which looks totally bonkers in the best way possible. The game is the latest in Sega's Yakuza series and was released earlier this year in Japan to very positive reviews. Like a Dragon will be available on both current and next-gen Xbox and PlayStation consoles.
Turns out, all a hero needs is a quest. I finally found mine, and I'm going to play it my way. They say the city is too wild. Too big.
I took my skills to good use.
Too mean to take on yourself. I say, with the right friends, anything's possible.
Joel Gray's here with some highlights from LTU's in-house scrims. We're going to have these in-house scrims instead of the GG League's finals due to reschedules. Here we go.
It's going to be a big team fight here. Orin able to knock up the Draven. Draven has a huge shutdown, so it should be imperative that he gets away. Kane ults the Draven, trying to get this, but wow. Oh, 1 HP. Kane gets the shutdown, able to, I believe, Silas ults into something, and just massacring here. Jarvan gets a double kill here. Orin trying to get away. Shutdown by Ezreal onto Silas, just mayhem going on. Wow, Ezreal lives with 1 HP. Never mind. Gets popped by the Zyra. Not looking too good. Ornn ult coming out here. Another Ornn ult from Sylas, as both of them are kind of separated here. Zyra using her ult, and Kayn actually getting the kill onto Draven. Yuumi getting a kill onto Jarvan. Sion's able to take out the Orianna, but Kayn once again taking out another person for their team, and Sion's able to finally take out the Ezreal. Sion just kind of stuck in the blue base right now against a 3v1 right here, trying to do his most. The shutdown goes to Ornn right there, going really fast.
I mean, yeah, Burrito Doge literally already dead.
This will be probably
sign the contract.
If he's not able to get this kill. Flashes onto the Draven. He wants to get this Draven real bad. Draven just stands still, not doing anything. Zyra has to use the hourglass, but Zyra just gets deleted immediately. Wow, just healing so much, in and out just like that. Gets the Q knockup, and he died. Oh my goodness, right there. But Sion able to TP in. I don't know how this Kayn is still alive, but he is doing it. Sion has no life reduction right here, and Orianna gets the kill. Oh wow, Sylas able to miss that. They're gonna try and get this Kayn, but I'm not sure if the team can. Ult is coming out everywhere. Everyone's getting knocked up. Orianna gets a kill onto Jarvan. Kayn just healing so much. Oh my goodness, Sion can't do anything with his passive. Double kill for Orianna, and I think they secure. They are pinging it right now, ladies and gentlemen. They are going.
It's been a few weeks, but State Champs producer Chuck is back with an in-depth game review. Let's check it out.
Chuck back with you for another game review. This week, we're taking a look at Totally Accurate Battle Simulator from Landfall Games. There's a lot of mindless fun to be had in this wacky physics-based tactics game. Originally released on April Fools of 2019, it's still in early access, but there are a lot of things you can do. A campaign that shows you the basics. If you want to try out something on your own, then there's a sandbox mode. Like, who would win between a bunch of mammoths and a bunch of reapers? The answer? 18 reapers will take down 21 mammoths. Each unit has a cost with it, and in the campaign you have to stay under a certain number. The worst ones are when you can only have 1 or 2 units on the field. In Sandbox, you put as many as you want, as long as your PC can handle that much on the screen. But with options from Medieval, Pirate, Wild West, Viking, Spooky, Farmer, Ancient, and of course, having the googly eyes option turned on, you can spend a lot of time setting up battles in Sandbox mode to see who would emerge victorious. Like, Pirates versus Ninjas, 100 Peasants versus 50 Halflings, or 1 Da Vinci tank versus 2 Zeus, or my personal favorite, the Swordcaster versus anything. They are seriously OP. As always, have fun and good luck.
All right, thank you, Chuck. Now, to wrap up the show, Kevin has a Week 2 breakdown of our Rocket League tournament.
What's going on, State Champs Esports Nation? I'm Kevin, and here are some highlights of Week 2 competition that is the High School Rocket League tournament. First up, we had Divine Child going up against Clausen, and the Falcons of DC continues to be a threat, scoring goals in double digits as we saw last week. DC, with top off Clausen winning their 3 games against the Trojans. Next up, we've got Royal Oak going up against one of the 2 teams out of Rockford, and this is the number 2 squad, and the Rams easily handled the Ravens in the 3-game battle. Close to reaching 10 in the first game, the Rams kept on adding more goals in the next 2. But let's show some love to the Ravens of Royal Oak. They would knock the goose egg off the board here, off the face-off. And rounding off this week's highlights is DC taking on Royal Oak, with the Falcons taking all 3 games. But I want to touch up on some games we don't have highlights for. Detroit Catholic Central and Dakota met this week, with CC winning 2-1. And the 2 Rockford teams battle it out with, of course, the A squad winning all 3 games. If you want to see your highlights right here on the State Champs Esports Show, be sure to message an admin in the Discord server with the replay file or stream link. I'll be back next week for Week 3 highlights from the High School Rocket League tournament.
for the update, Kevin. We're now halfway through our regular season, and we want to encourage teams to send us your clips and game footage so we can feature you on the show. And that wraps up today's episode. We want to once again thank Lawrence Tech and Hungry Howie's for making this show possible. We'll see you guys next time.